As the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues, casualties continue to pile up for the Russian. The latest casualty in this ill-begotten war was the Moskva, the Russian flagship in the Black Sea. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to tell you about the sinking of the Russian ship Moskva. So, let us begin. Before we get into what caused the Russian vessel to sink, let us tell you a little about the ship. You could consider Moskva to be a 12,500-ton, 612-foot mobile missile battery carrying roughly 500 personnel. She carried enough anti-ship missiles to destroy the entire Ukrainian Navy, as well as enough air defense missiles to repel any aerial attack on the Black Sea's fleet's amphibious fleet. The Moskva was not a brand new vessel. She was the first of a three-ship class that was commissioned into the Soviet Navy in 1982. Moskva and her sisters were seen as conventionally powered alternatives to the nuclear-powered Kirov-class battlecruisers by analysts. Both kinds served as highly armed flagships for surface combat groups that would have sailed into open water to attack NATO warships during a conflict. Moskva retained the facilities and weapons of a missile-slinging flagship 40 years after her commissioning. She was armed with 16 fixed launchers for P-1000 anti-ship missiles with a range of 300 miles, vertical tubes for 64 S-300 air defense missiles with a range of 56 miles, rail launchers for 40 OSA missiles for aerial self-defense, and a slew of guns, including twin 130mm guns with a range of 15 miles and self-defense guns. Her arsenal included torpedo tubes and a chopper. The cruiser's sensors allowed her to function as a missile battery on her own. The ship's top pair and top steer radars have a range of up to 200 miles. In 2008, Moskva spearheaded the Russian Navy's seaborne attack on Georgia, defending 3 amphibious ships that landed a battalion or 2 of naval men. The cruiser was stationed at Danyuslav Bay during Russia's invasion of Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula in 2014, encircling Ukrainian vessels. She was sent to the Syrian coast in 2015 to shield Russian soldiers from air and sea strikes. Moskva, which was now aging and apparently prone to fire, sailed back to Sevastopol, Crimea, in 2016 for a 3-year refit. In lieu of her earlier P-500 anti-ship missiles, she surfaced with P-1000s. Her service life will be extended by around a decade as a result of the refit. Moskva and the frigate Admiral Essen set off from Sevastopol in November last year to monitor U.S. and Turkish vessels patrolling the Black Sea. But 5 days ago, reports began to come in that the mighty Russian ship now rests on the floor of the Black Sea. So how can such a behemoth simply disappear under the water, provided that the Ukrainian military did not have the means to take it down? Well, Ukraine claims it fired anti-ship cruise missiles at the Moskva, which ignited the fire that exploded the ammunition on the ship, causing it to sink. These anti-ship rockets could only have been the Neptune missiles that the Ukrainians had recently purchased. But even then, it would have taken a large number of rockets to break through the Moskva's defenses. However, the Russians have put forward a different story. According to the vessel lost its equilibrium while being towed towards the destination port owing to hull damage caused by a fire that broke out after munitions detonated. The ship then sank due to the rough waves. The crew of the ship was brought to the port of Sevastopol in Crimea, according to a report by the Russian official news agency TASS, which quoted an anonymous source. TASS did not disclose any more information on how many crew members were rescued from the ship. The United States has sided with the Ukrainian side of the picture, and they have even confirmed the claim that it was the rockets that brought down the Soviet-era monster. Whatever the case, the loss of such a vital naval asset is bound to be a source of embarrassment for the Russian state, and it puts into question their naval capability. After all, it was the largest Russian warship sunk in action since World War II. So, that is all the time we had today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon to remain updated about all our future videos. See you all next time.